Now shoot him again. Yes. Now jump on him. Yeah, with both feet. Jump on him.
Renee, I have heels on.
Nice to meet you. My name is Cristina. I'm from SensaCine, Mexico. Thank you so much for your time.
So lovely to meet you.
I gotta say, I really enjoyed the first episodes. You know,
nice.
I have a great time. And well, I think, you tell me if you agree or not, that this is a love letter to movies and movie making, right?
For sure. I think that's, where the discussion started when Olivier and I, when he talked about the potential project with me the first time we met. We had known each other for quite a few years and we were friends, but he said that he had been put forward the idea of remaking, or not remaking his own film, but kind of extending that universe and take it to a series format. And that's kind of how we became friends when we met. We kind of immediately had a connection of sharing, our love and ideas of what storytelling and what the magic is surrounding it, and then to be asked by him if I wanted to be part of this then project was pretty special.
Is it true you'll be shooting a remake of a French silent film?
That is true. I'll be IRMA VEP. René Vidal is directing.
René is nuts.
He's nuts in a good way.
I think this series is like so meticulous, so I was wondering, maybe it was difficult for you to distinguish between the people making the movie and the people making the show.
I mean, more to the thing of coming on set and is that a real gaffer or a fake gaffer? It's like it took a few weeks to kind of figure that out. Then I think it's, his writing is so brilliant. For him to all these kind of, I think, in filmmaking, it's kind of open up the curtain and seeing what it actually is like making films, which sometimes is not that glamorous at all. And the politics and the craziness and the stress and all the rest of it. And I think we all we talked about it a lot behind the scenes of these characters or these situations, I've definitely come across them. Of course, they're pulled to their extremes, and it's supposed to be a comedy, but
yes,
it's a lot of it that I'm like, yeah, I've seen that.
Il faut avoir peur là. Moi j'ai pas eu peur. L'épisode s'appelle la tête coupée. Alors il faut voir la tête coupée.
I'm so sick of being the superhero.
This show proved that it doesn't matter the format. It's not about the format. It's not about a movie or a series, cinema or streaming. It's about making a great job.
Content and quality.
Yeah. And passion, maybe.
Yes, and but I also think, now when the world has kind of opened up to, it doesn't have to be a TV series that goes on for, seasons after seasons, but it's still a chosen, length of time, but it's a longer one. And that helps get that really, normally in a feature film, it's maximum 2, but mostly it's one character that will be the one that you can follow and actually get under the skin and get to kind of know how that person is reflecting or seeing the world. And now you do get the chance to get to know a few more characters and be with them. And that just, that makes it a much more, can make it a much more interesting universe to look at as a whole.
How do you handle all the girls around you?
I loved you, and then you cheated on me with Laurie.
Laurie played you like a puppet. She ended up getting what she wanted.
I must have been the last person to find out.
Your colleagues told me a few minutes ago that they didn't know it was a show at the beginning. They started thinking that they were making a very long movie.
No, I think that's because Olivier actually continues to say that is what it is. So,
but you also thought that, or you were actually aware?
I was aware it was an 8-hour-long film that might be cut into 8 pieces and be shown at different times. But but yes, when I'm still with Olivier, we still call it a film sometimes. Yeah.
And finally, what do you think about having the premiere of this show in one of the most beautiful festivals in the world?
In one way, that is. I used to be here with this and get a premiere in Cannes, and you said, it is kind of a love letter to cinema, and then you get to open up in maybe the most prestige home for cinema to be in is pretty extraordinary. So we're very humble and feel very fortunate to be here.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
your
you
time.
so
I
much.
really do enjoy the show. I think it's going to be a huge
More
thing
to come.
in
More
Mexico. Sí.